All right, folks, we're back at her. This round, I think we're gonna do what we didn't get to last, and that is trying to wall up some of these dents out. Possibly looking at our latching system here. And trying to get our doors to align a little bit better. Not too concerned with the gaps. It's not, I don't know, I don't fuss too much on it. More so that the doors just open and close nice. Because if there's a chance I put poppers or something on it, I want them to work a lot better. But anyways, as we stated the last time, our plan here is we're going to get, well, what we didn't do last time, but we'll clean this up. We'll try to pull some of these. I think right here I can actually get into. Yeah. So we probably can use Carl's hammer and kind of schmooze that out a little bit. Probably give her a couple more wallops and hammer and dolly it a little bit. Get that a little better. This one's a toughie. I think I'll take the handle off and then we'll see a way to get this thing out. We'll probably just go use the old stud puller over there. And then we'll try to pop this out a little more. And now that I have a stud puller, we'll probably work this one a little better and try to get it out a bit. I don't think there's really anything on the fenders. There's a little bit, but I don't think it's anything major. I know I'm thinking I'm going to want to revisit the hood yet, but I won't sweat it right now. Haven't done anything with the back. It still looks like, in my eyes, a Corvette. But maybe it'll look a little different when we do some more work to it. Over here, we did most of that down there. What did we have? We had a wall up down here. Little dent right there. This side's not too bad. There's still some stuff around the door here, but I won't fuss too much about it. I don't know. Really? Yeah. I almost want to remove this, but at the same time, this heater has fresh air. And I almost want to keep that because it'll actually work really good. Not that I got to drive it in the winter, but they do work better at defrosting and doing that kind of business. The fenders I like where they are at, so maybe we'll finish welding those things in. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just do a bunch of stuff and then we'll see where we get here in an hour or so. All right. Alrighty. We are gonna go full power hammer on this thing. We even got a nice new gauge from Carl. Trying to find roughly the right profile. It's kind of hard. It's kind of all over the place. In this area is a 6. I don't know where that would be. Oh, an 8? That's not bad. That feels like a 6 into here. I guess a 24 around there. My understanding, his dies are all numbered to what they are. So let's see. 7. There's a 6. So I guess we just swap out the bottom for it and away we go. It's about to get loud. Actually, I gotta get the air hooked up first here. Trying to finesse everything here. Right back here, pretty good. All right, this one was, I can't remember. I guess the 24 is about the closest right here. He's got the dies all marked, so this is like the R24, the profile. Feels about right. Hopefully I can get right in there. Well, I am pretty happy the way that turned out. You can see every time I sanded like we hammered a little bit, the blue slowly kept going away. Like I could do this and metal finish it. I'm not really worried about it. Like if you put a straight edge to this and look for light, well, I can't exactly put it straight because it is, but if you come around looking for light, it's nothing crazy. It's actually a lot better than I thought. It's not that nice, but I mean it's good. It's not all dented up. I'm happy with that. I don't need to go any further. I got to do some filler. I was trying to use the stud gun down here. It just wasn't jiving. That other little one there, again, this one, not so not so great. We got a little tiny rust hole we got to look at there. So we'll patch that when this thing here, I don't know why this all started tearing. There's a big tear going across here. So we're gonna weld that. We'll patch this little hole really quick. I think right now we will try and get this dent out. I'll pull the handle off and we'll try to get that dent out. Hopefully I can get that handle off. Let's see what happens here. What is this? Oh, yeah, these windows are always backwards. Oh, and this window's not happy. There's a two-hander. So I think I got to get a wrench in there to get the other half of this handle off. So I want to get the handle off, and then well, this one's hard to get in there. It's kind of hard. We'll see what happens when the window's up. I'll probably just use the stud puller again. We'll put a couple studs across, pop it, use the hammer. We'll kind of use the stud to pull, and then we can use the hammer to try to pop the dent around. That is the plan. So let's do that, and then we'll maybe pull the seat out because it's being a bit of a pain. And we'll, I don't know if I want to touch these latches just yet. We'll try to work the doors so they just fit a little bit better. There's a lot of flex everywhere because the roof is gone. I don't know where I could add a brace here. Maybe because it's behind the seat, maybe we could add some braces to the back here, just to make the back of the cab a little more stiff. Without the roof, this is a little on the floppy side. Well, it's not like floppy, but you do see some flex in it. So, all right, I'm gonna get the seat out, and then we'll get the door handle off, and we'll try to pull that dent. I'm pretty happy the way this is all coming out. Other than that, that's kind of like hot garbage, but it's all right. We'll leave it. It's like not crazy amount of schmooze. Yeah, whatever. We gotta weld this up. This, I guess, was some mirror bracket or something. Don't really know what we're doing for mirrors. We'll have to figure that out. We adjusted the door. We got it in. The door's, it fits. It's not great. We got our gap tighter, but it's a little tighter here because it has to be bigger back here to be able to work. This is kind of one of the reasons why I'm changing the latches, because these things just always kind of wear out and then they don't really work well. Like, even though it's sort of catching, I can just, usually you can kind of boog this end up, it would work better, but because it doesn't have a B-pillar holding it all together, I think we're going to go with some kind of like a bear. I don't think I'm going to use those. I'll steal them out of a newer car. I want the catch on the outside just so it forces this post to stay closed, if that makes sense. Anyways, that part works good. We got that whammo. We got to do some welding on this side, and then we'll probably do the fender right away. But that is tomorrow's plan. I'm personally thinking I'm just going to shave the handles on here. I hate doing that, but I think I can hide a latch somewhere. Because if I do this thing with a bear claw, or, you know, like a modern car latch, I can probably put the pin on this side and put the latch on this post. And then we can kind of have our door handle. We can do an electric popper, but I can do a backup manual. All right, well, I think I've been at it long enough. Poppers is waiting to go in. Yep, you're already making your moves, eh? Gotta go. All right, that's it for tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Well, that worked out pretty good. This was not too bad. I mean, everything's got a little bit of waviness to it, but we'll fix that with a schmear. No biggie. Starting to get the hang of that one, because it was working pretty good on there. And even on the bottom. So, was it on the bottom? No, I think it was up there. We did have to use the stud, but we came back and used that thing just to do a little bit of hammer work, because I can't get into here, this spot very well. well, not when the window's up. There's all that mech stuff is in the way. So I think the only real way, a good way to do these doors would be to like cut the skin off and get at it, but I'm not here to metal finish. We just want to get it pretty close that we can kind of throw some fill on it and it'll be good enough. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I am going to shave door handles on this truck. So, because I think I can kind of fake out a cable access somewhere, whether I can get at it. I'll figure that out a little later. But for now, we'll shave it. Probably going to bring another truck in as soon as I finish a few things. I'm just waiting on a few little odds and ends for Jeff's car. Once it's out, I'm going to bring another truck in to steal some parts off of, so I can, like the door latches and things that I want to use on here. I think till then, like I say, we'll fill the door holes. We got a bunch of little things we got to weld and zap around. I want to fill the upper hole up there, and then we'll work on this front fender a bit. I want to do both front fenders. We'll weld them in. This one I want to take off, pull back, and stretch and shrink it a little bit straighter. I did a little too much wow into this thing, so I want to get it straighter, and that way we can kind of get it to follow this curve a little better. And then, I'm not sure. For now, I think that is enough to get me going for a little while. We got a little bit of oil can in there. We got a little too hot up here. But here I noticed this is in, so that should bring this back. This is right between my two welds. I got a little overzealous. So I don't think it'll take too much. Hold on. Need to get my foot on the bottom of the door because these latches suck. All right. It's almost gone, but we're a little low right here. There's a little bit, like a tiny bit pokey where it shouldn't really be, but we'll fix it. Oh. like it's gone. They're just, oops. I don't know, feels pretty good now. I'm really starting to like this other stud welder. I can't get my hand in there to get a hammer dolly, otherwise we'd be able to bring it back with that. This is kind of my compromise. Well, oil can gone. All right, let's weld some more holes. the only thing. I'm not a fan of this. This does this. Hopefully, I can ram this in the back and we can massage that edge a little straighter. A little better. Almost there. I think it's there, but we'll do a little bit more. I think it's better. Alrighty, we got no door handles. Actually, it did clean it up. It looks a lot nicer. We'll have to figure out the latching system. Got an idea for that. We got our lower patches in. Pretty happy. I think that looks pretty much the same as the other side. We fixed a little bit of rust down there. Fixed that little gash, whatever happened. And then got this side and some random holes all welded up over here as well. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those fenders are the same. Yeah, they're close enough per side. If it is different, you won't see it. I like it. Well, let's clean it up. Stay in shape here. I gotta pick up some mesh or something, because I think if I lay something on there to give it that three-dimensional look, it'll stop making it look like, I keep joking calling it a Corvette, but it kind of has that look, and I don't know. I think when when we put some mesh, we might have to French these a little bit. I think that's the big plan. But I think overall, if I have some three-dimensional, like a grating or some kind of a mesh, just kind of zapped so you can paint it, and then that one would be a different color just hovering over it. I think that would, gives it that late 50s vibe, like custom kind of thing. Similar to that truck there originally that I showed way back. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember whose it was or anything. Starlight Customs, I think it was. If you see his truck in the back, it had that thing, which I didn't really dig, but once I'm here, I'm thinking it needs it. It needs a little more. It needs something anyways. Anyways, I think that's where we're going to leave this one. Wasn't very exciting, but hey, it's progress. It's kind of how she goes. As always, folks, I want to thank you all for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.